Don't do this at home.
Yeah, okay, don't do this at home, people. But these are apparently calm bees.
Nice.
Here is all the hives. Wow, look at that.
Comb.
There's like,
Perfect.
man, there must be about 10, 15 combs.
Galveston.
Oh, is it really?
Look at all the bees, guys. All right, so I'm not allergic or I wouldn't be here. If you are, I don't recommend doing this, but
No.
there is what's being removed. Unique one today, we have some bees that are kind of stuck and built a hive underneath our house, and we're having them removed by a local gentleman here in the Galveston, South Houston area. So this is going to be a quick video of the process and what we went through, and I'll also share his information, and he obviously has more knowledge than I do about the whole process. So there'll be snippets of him doing what he has to do, and kind of like an educational situation where we learn more about what bees do when they create hives and move, and I don't know, you'll hear all the details.
All right, so the smoke interrupts their communication, but it also tells them that the fire's coming and it's time to stop outbound traffic and to drink honey to take with them for if they move. If we were to try to breathe this cloud of smoke, you've been downwind of the campfire, you know the deal. Nobody, you can't breathe, so you know that's part of it. But also, they communicate via pheromones, so the smoke interrupts any communication that's happening.
That's the initial process of getting them confused prior to the move, and opening up underneath the wall to, well, it's not the wall, it's the undercarriage with the plywood, make an incision to get to where the queen in the hive is, I assume. And Sean will tell you more. So now we're under the house. The hive is actually right in that corner where the joist and that pillar is, basically. Oh, he's pointing at it.
I think it's right here, really.
Okay.
It might be over there. We'll see. They've got a nice piece of plywood here that should come down and be out of the way.
Woo, we're smoking it out. I can smell it.
They might be on this side.
I got that, he recommended that I go to Depot, and there's like a foam spray insulation that actually has like a pest blocker built into the foam. So once this is done, I'll be using that not only here, but I'll be probably putting a little squeeze on every single little area where they might try to come back in the future, just to prevent them.
Oh yeah, I can see them.
He sees them.
I can see them. All right.
Is that good news or bad news?
No, that's great.
Okay.
It's always good.
Hopefully you don't see them because they're about to go on attack.
Well,
about
I haven't
thousands
seen
of them.
them jump on my face, so that's the best part. All right.
Okay, so I figured I would share his information. If you're in the Galveston or South Houston area and you have a need for relocating bees safely without killing them, contact Sean, and there's his phone number, 832-971-2085.
There we go.
All right, so this is kind of the start. We're underneath the house and we're unscrewing like a piece of plywood that's right below where we believe the hive is and everything else. So he's doing it kind of, and if I run, you know why, because the bees attacking me or something.
Much of a signature for bees or no?
Yeah, there was a decent signature.
There we go.
Hey, you would think we'd be seeing bees by now. No?
Oh, well, maybe. They got this, it's got a, it's either insulation or, what do they call it? Tar paper.
I got you.
At least it's not ring shanks.
Ring
That's nice.
What's that ring shank?
Ring shank nails.
Oh yeah, they're hard to pull out. They use it on decking a lot, right?
Yeah.
we go. Man, they're real calm if they're not flying out yet.
Yeah.
Nice bees. Come take a look, Travis. You get in there and give a little commentary. You know what?
Okay.
Hold on a second.
All right, yo. So I guess these bees are kind of calm, which is why I'm like.
Don't do this at home.
Yeah. Okay. Don't do this at home, people. But these are apparently calm bees.
Nice.
Here is all the hives. Wow, look at that.
Comb.
There's like,
Perfect.
man, there must be about
It's bigger
10,
than that one
15
on
combs.
Galveston.
Oh, is it really?
Look at all the bees, guys. All right. So I'm not allergic or I wouldn't be here. If you are, I don't recommend doing this, but
No.
there is what's being removed.
Push it out this way.
And he's gonna obviously find the queen.
There's like a little.
So now I'm kind of stepped back, guys, because this is now where the process begins of agitating them, I guess. And Sean, feel free to add the commentary.
Okay.
And that's
Yes, sir.
Herb, his friend and partner in crime, I guess, over there.
Herb Giuseppe. Herb's about to start cutting the frames out, and we're gonna very gently pass them along and set them in these tubs. At least that's the plan, anyway. If I start crawling your way, I would go fast because I
I'm
will
quick.
crawl over you.
I am quick. If I see you move, that means I'm beelining it. Pun intended.
Yeah.
So how are they attached to the actual like wood?
The wax is they sit and they chew and mush the wax in and press it into the wood, and it actually
Here we go.
becomes structural. All right.
There's comb.
There's some comb. That's drone cone at the bottom here, which is the male bees, and they tend to use their stuff. Oh, there's one being born. See this bottom one right here? See that one right there?
So far, these are the friendliest bees I think
Yes.
I've ever seen.
Yeah, don't do this at home. This is not safe. This is not how you're supposed to do it. I've been doing this a long time, and I'm putting Travis at great risk.
He thinks that these might have been like a purchased hive because they're known for being calm, I guess.
Very
So-
sweet bees. That's mostly honey. And you see the drone, bigger cells here, and then the smaller cells here.
Wow.
And this is a drone here.
What's that?
That's a drone cell.
It's a
That's
drone.
Oh, yeah, I think so. But they got some good capped honey there.
Here we go. It broke.
They broke. It'll be all right. Oh, see, it broke again. Get them in the box. That's all capped honey. That probably weighs 1.5 pounds. When they cap the honey, it's been brought to the right moisture content. These are queen cells that they've begun to build a queen, and they'll fill those with royal jelly and a new egg. And over the gestation period of that larva eating that royal jelly, it will transform into a queen from a little bitty worker bee like this.
So on a 10 scale, what would you give as far as the size? And you said it was like a couple years of building, you think, huh?
There's probably a year or so building, yeah. I mean, they've got drone, and the color of the comb indicates that it's a year or so old, in my opinion. And Herb's trying to save all these frames. He was hoping to rehabilitate these bees into a working situation. I've yet to see any drone or any brood come out of there other than this lone drone being born as we speak. He's trying to get out of his cell there.
So is that a sign of them
Collapse.
collapse? Okay.
That would be a laying workers situation. And the multiple queen cells are indications as well that they tried. But they weren't able to make it happen.
Yeah, that piece.
Holy shit. Just flip it over and set it down.
Perfect. What do you say all this shit for?
It's huge.
Oh.
And the hope is that the drones can get out and find
A queen?
a virgin queen in the world and carry on their genetic code. And I'm sure they're not thinking about it from the genetic code aspect, but continuing their legacy, if you will. Nature will find a way. Big piece, come in there.
Oh, big piece, guys.
Flip it over and set it down. There it is.
Look at this. Oh, that's insulation.
Yeah.
Look upside down.
Nice bees, and this is just another instance proof that these bees don't have a queen to protect. That's why they're not trying to kill us.
Ah, that makes sense.
My tool, I put somewhere.
So yeah, that does make sense of what he's saying. They think that the queen is no longer. Look at that thing. Wow.
Yeah, no brood, tons of queen cells, tons of drones.
They're just trying to survive, but they have no queen to defend, so they're not really agitating, knowing to defend anybody. So.
More honey. Sit down.
I mean, that's, if you were to go to HEB and buy that, it would be $15 or $20.
Wow. Very healthy diet. Anybody interested in having honey or propolis or royal jelly?
Well, we're out of royal jelly today.
There is no queen around to do the royal jelly aspect of it, but
Well, actually, the baby bees are who makes the royal jelly. So I was going to go into that. So bees make 3 distinct products. The first being royal jelly, the second being propolis or wax, and the third being honey. They're all derivatives of nectar and plant material, and they come through the plant material is processed through a gland that develops in the bee during different portions of its life. At the early portion of its life, as a baby bee, they make royal jelly, which then endears them to the queen because they feed the queen.
It's coming out this way.
Oh, come on down. Look at that brain. Baby bees make royal jelly. They feed the queen. It's a bonding thing. Once they're bonded to the queen, they'll protect her. If she's not there, they won't protect her, since the situation we have here. The second product that bees make is wax or propolis. And when the builder bee's gland comes into play that makes wax, they make it no matter what. They make it while they're flying. When they stop, they have to put it on whatever they're on. So when a swarm of bees stops for 20 minutes,
Perfect.
or so, landed perfect. The builder bees start building on the tree or whatever they landed on, and will leave the foundation for their propolis there. How much more we got there?
Not much more. I can't. Don't know if I can reach these.
You want to come from this other side? So once the wax gland wanes and the bees become guard bees and foraging bees and start to move outside and start flying out and gathering honey, nectar, pollen, and water. And that's what they bring back to the hive. That turns it into, and then they turn it into the building materials needed to build.
A lot of drones.
Yeah, there's no brood. I mean, none.
Yeah. Okay, we're almost done.
So, once the foraging bees start bringing back pollen, they drink it and regurgitate it and dry it. And once they get it so dry, They fill the cells and they cap them, and it'll last forever. Capped honey. This honey right here
Will last years.
came out of King Tut's tomb, and you can still eat it.
Really?
Yep.
It's the perfect food. It never goes bad so long as it's not contaminated, or and the moisture content stays below 17, 18%.
Uh-huh.
It'll never go bad.
And that honey that crystallizes doesn't have the right moisture content. Taste it. Taste it. Chew it. It's like
Take a bite.
chewing gum.
Wow, guys. Okay, there's no bees on it. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing this. That is like a comb with honey trapped in there, right?
Yeah.
Take a bite.
Here we go. I'm taking a bite of the comb that just came out from underneath the house. Wow, it melts in your mouth. The comb, it literally just falls apart while you're eating. That's pretty good honey.
If you have any allergies, oh yeah, it's bomb. If you have any allergies at all, that will temper it tremendously. Tremendous.
So here's all the
I've
honey.
seen royal Chinese tallow trees for sale at the yeah.
Get thousands over here. Come on. I didn't know I was a billionaire.
Yeah, royal